Things can't go on like this, Frank. Standards are falling.
I think you're doing an excellent job.
Your standards, Frank, not mine.
Oh, I see.
Your students are failing to meet government targets.
Oh, there's more to life than targets.
That won't wash in Whitehall. Look, here's an essay from one of your students. I mean, when I was a lad, you'd be flogged within an inch of your life for this tosh.
Good idea. I'll start flogging them.
I brought you here with high hopes. A Cambridge man, a published writer.
Did I mention my Pulitzer Prize?
I want commitment, Frank. A creative writing class and more outside activities.
Outside activities?
I'm warning you, Frank. Your job's on the line here.
Oh, a little bit lower, please. Oh, that's much better. Lovely. Oh, that is lovely. Oh. Horrible.
You haven't forgotten Bulldog tomorrow night, Colin, have you?
Disgusting.
My speech to the Confederation of British Dentistry.
Perverts.
Perverts? They're dentists.
This is utterly fantastic.
Witchcraft in Suburbia.
They ought to string these creeps up, I'm telling you.
Tripe.
Ah, there's Frank. Ruby, may I say, during this festive season of good cheer, that you look as delicious and lovely as ever.
Easy, Frank. Captain Bullhorn's in, and he's not happy.
Captain who?
My husband.
Oh.
He's in one of his homicidal, manic-depressive states.
God rest ye, merry gentlemen.
It all went downhill when he was tortured in the Marines. Then he escaped and tore everyone apart with his bare hands.
I think you're much better off wearing rubber gloves for that sort of thing.
He gets flashbacks. Sometimes I feel I can't take another night at Bullhorn.
I think a lot of women feel like that.
Ho ho.
Unbelievable. Season's greetings to all here.
Welcome to Witchcraft in Suburbia.
Chilling stuff, Frank. The things these people get up to.
Don't try this at home, children.
There are things beyond our comprehension, Sylvia.
Such as?
The paranormal.
I'm a modern rationalist.
There aren't many of those left.
That book is set in America, Colin.
It's no different over here, is it? I mean, where do you think they all came from?
Who?
The Yanks, the Pilgrims, all that crowd on the Mayfly.
Mayflower.
Why do you think they all went over there in the first place?
The Pilgrim Fathers weren't witches, they were Quakers.
Clearly a cover story.
Exactly. America, 1620.
A wilderness.
Who'd emigrate to a place with no available housing stock?
A hidden agenda.
Well, if they've all gone over to America, then we're perfectly safe over here, aren't we?
They didn't all go to America, did they? Some of them stayed behind. I believe in hidden forces. The full moon. People go start raving bonkers.
Now that's a scientific fact, Sylvia.
The 28-day lunar cycle is linked to the 28-day female cycle.
Spare us the lurid details, Colin, for God's sake.
It's all in the book.
I must visit the gentleman's room.
Oh, me too.
Connie! At last, some intelligent conversation.
Cheers, young man.
Where?
Bulldog. Confederation of British Dentistry Christmas Bash. Completely useless. Our presence is essential.
Is Sylvia making another speech?
Oral hygiene in the sugar-based culture.
Snappy title.
Missed it last year. Broke down on the motorway. Never heard the end of it.
Come on. Come on.
This is hopeless.
Shall we?
No, I insist, honestly.
Hello, Connie.
Frank, this is Connie, a very old friend of mine.
Oh, you don't look very old, Connie.
Connie, this is Frank, also a friend of ours, but no one can remember why.
Colin was just imploring me to have an affair with Sylvia so he can devote more time to matrix algebra. But now I've met you, Connie, it's out of the question.
But you gave me a solemn oath, mate.
Frank used to be very talented, but is now merely a buffoon.
Very pleased to meet you.
Oh, Colin, Connie is planning to prepare an early Christmas dinner for her landlady, Lady Darcy, tomorrow evening.
Oh, we'd love to. What time?
No, Lady Darcy's stove has broken down.
And since we're at Bulldog tomorrow night, I said they could use our place, and we might join later.
Well, why don't we just cancel Bulldog and join immediately?
Because of my speech, Colin.
Oral hygiene in a sugar-based culture.
It's a winner! Oh, no, absolutely.
I'd be happy to come along, Connie. I'd love to come. I mean, unfortunately, I can't make the oral hygiene thing, fascinated as I am by the subject and indeed the author. So I'll just be kicking around at a loose end and, you know, I'd be delighted to come along.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Come on, Colin. Time to oil your crankshaft.
I'm not oiling my crankshaft, Sylvia. I'm greasing my piston.
Whatever.
You're doing what?
Colin has to service the car to avoid a repeat of last year's fiasco where I failed to turn up for my speech.
And I've also got to press my Santa Claus costume for my charitable work, you understand. Giving out presents to the poor children and the carol service which I've been ordered to do.
Always a stressful time, Christmas.
Especially for Santa.
Parade dismissed! Merry Christmas.
This place is going to the dogs.
I empathise with that man.